maybe.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
And now, you may be getting ready to see the family this Christmas, maybe hoping to catch up and spend some quality time together.
Yeah, ahead of the big day, though, one charity wants to make sure that all generations feel included in the festivities, as our reporter Tim Muffet has been finding out.
When an elderly relative comes to visit, there are things we should all bear in mind.
They might not be here for much longer, so make every moment count that you're with them. They're a bit older and you need to look after them more.
You just got to make these moments like really special with them.
How do you think that person feels if they've come a long way to visit you and you are too busy on your iPad to come and say hello?
Miserable.
Miserable, yes.
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
A bit sad.
A bit sad. Is that a good way to greet somebody who comes to your house? No! It's a bit flat when I knocked at the door.
Jill Fraser runs a charity called Kissing It Better. With Christmas approaching, she's been running workshops in schools to help children make their grandparents or great-grandparents feel listened to and loved.
We're going to do it again. We work with many organisations to promote the importance of intergenerational connection. There are so many things that we teach the young children to do that can help them connect meaningfully and at the same time bring huge value to themselves. In that noisy environment of Christmas, where Granny is stuck in the corner or great-grandfather is stuck in the corner, understand that they want to be part of it all, but they don't quite know sometimes how to do it. There's lots of things here that you could do that she would really love. Oh, snakes and ladders! It is the little things always that make the biggest difference. Remembering how Granny likes her tea, remembering what her favourite biscuits are. How many of you have ever trodden on Lego or Duplo without shoes on? We talk on practical level. It is important that you put a loo roll on the loo roll holder, easily accessible when an older person comes. They may have frail fingers, they may not be able to lean round and find a spare loo roll. Stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch and oh! She's fallen off the loo. These are the generation who's come through the pandemic and have had a lack of contact with the big wide world and have been told to be slightly scared of it, you know, because of the distances we had to keep between each other. Quite big print.
I think sometimes children are quite afraid of how to approach older relatives. They maybe aren't aware of some of the needs that those relatives might have. Children, they're very busy, they have their own agendas, but I think for them to be able to just stop, take a moment and actually think, if I've got older people, friends and family that are coming to their home, you know, how can I interact with them and make them feel really welcome during Christmas time?
I like to talk with our grandma and our grandpa.
What will you be doing now to make sure they feel extra special this Christmas?
Probably like tidy up them and just like help them. I am to keep a list on the bedside of my table so that I can remember what to do to welcome them. I feel proud that I have a great-grandfather that fought in World War I, and I've recently discovered that my great-grandfather also won the lottery.
Wow, that's even better.
Quite a bit of money.
It's amazing what you find out at a Christmas dinner, isn't it?
Next, a visit to a nearby care home and a chance to chat.
I used to skip, and I used to do the can-can as well.
We get amazing feedback, particularly via the teachers, of how they're a different child after they've been going into the care homes.
Yeah, they're lovely.
You're improving the mental health of older people by making them feel less isolated.
What about when you were young? Did you have dolls?
I did. I can tell you, I called them Betty and Gloria.
What great names for dolls.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
75 years I've been supporting the villa.
I went last year when they played against Brighton.
The older children we work with would say time and again that by learning to talk to older people, their interview skills and their conversation is much easier and much more fluent.
It's just quite interesting, talking to someone who knows more about Aston Villa than me.
What's it like talking to some of the elderly residents here?
They listen to you and they're really nice.
The way they talked was confidence, so much confidence their children had got. It was lovely.
It's a time of year when different generations often come together. And when it goes well, the moments and memories can be very, very special. Tim Muffet, BBC News.
Lovely. Worth making the effort, hey?
Absolutely. Now, for a second consecutive